Guys, Tifa here with Fit Bully TV. Listen, we've got 3 different forms of garlic. And this is just about some fleas and some ticks. Now, you hear that heavy panting back there is the dogs. They got a little work. Oh, it was cute. It was cute. It was cute. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not a cute person. I don't even remember the last time I seen something that was cute. Maybe Ego playing with his son, and that caught me off guard. I was like, damn, maybe I do have a heart. Like, subscribe, share, people. We're gonna talk about which garlic's best for your dog and flea and tick. Remedies, solutions, prevention. I went to the store this morning, true story. I picked this up. When you look for anything ingredient-wise, hold on. Let me tell you the story. Here's the story. Guy reaches out and he says, man, somebody guaranteed me a health guarantee. Well, here's the thing. In life, there is no health guarantee. And nobody, not one of us is God, even if some of us believe we are the ultimate almighty. So, I don't believe in the health guarantee thing. What I do is say, hey, I'll learn as much as I can to help you prevent as many health problems as possible. And clearly, we're not trying to breed to create more problems. But, long story short, he was offered a health guarantee, bought a dog, the dog began to have seizures. The seizures had nothing to do with the flea and tick medication that he never gave the dog, but I think he might have, from being honest. The dog had been diagnosed with epilepsy, which is a real thing, and it can happen. You know anyone who's epileptic? It's a scary situation when you're watching someone you love seize up, begin to shake, eyes roll back in their head, they bite their tongue oftentimes, there's slobber coming down. My brother used to have seizures. And it's funny because we don't talk about health problems enough. And the irony was, my dad used to have seizures, and you don't find out till your brother has seizures. So I'm just glad I didn't have no seizures. It doesn't mean that I'm exempt, because anything can happen and life's just warming up. So, long story short, the guy was doing flea and tick medication, and they said, hey, did you use flea and tick? Oh, we can't guarantee health now because that medicine has been known, even though no one will say it, to cause various issues or complications for certain breeds and dogs. Now, it could be a thing, meaning something that comes out of nowhere, but even the what? Ivermectin, I think it's 1 in 5 dogs or something, can cause neurotransmitter type some issues in the collies. You say, so why did they sell, at one point they were selling Heartgard, Heartgard, with the Border Collie on there. You go, that's the irony, huh? The one dog that could have the worst issues in relation to the medicine. So what we found, and we'll attach some links in here as well, Dr. Karen Becker does a very good job of breaking down the science and the studies on why garlic isn't bad for your dog. There's an ingredient that now be clear, onions and garlic have the same kind of intent. Problem is, the percentage of the ingredient is why the garlic cannot and will not affect the dog. As long as a dog's over 6 months old and doesn't have a heart condition, you do not give garlic to dogs who have a heart condition. But in the irony, when you're talking, hey, how do I prevent fleas and ticks? Anything that sucks blood, aka vampires, I've said this before, they hate garlic. So guess what? When them fleas and them ticks get on the dog and they start saying, oh, this blood is pungent, this ain't sweet at all. We gotta get out of here, guys. We gotta find the next host. It takes about 2 weeks of daily dosing the garlic. You need about, this is a ½ teaspoon right here. You need about 1/2 teaspoon, that's more than ½ teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon per 20 pounds. Tron is 80 pounds, realistically. So he would need probably at least 4 cloves. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cloves in his meal. He's not gonna eat this right away. He's not gonna eat this, period. It needs to sit out for 15 minutes to activate all the stuff that helps fight sickness and disease. If you don't want to give it this way, guess what? Freeze-dried garlic is just as good. The challenge is, the reason why I know it's good, because when you look at the ingredients, freeze-dried garlic. I looked at the garlic that was in one of those preservative bottles at the store. You said, I'm gonna get some mints or some freeze or some other stuff, and it's got about 5 other ingredients that you don't know could be challenging for your dog. So I said no. And then over here, I got my dehydrator going because I'm gonna dehydrate some garlic and keep this thing rocking and rolling. So for those people who are interested in flea and tick remedies, solutions, and management of the dog, of your dogs without using medication. Dog needn't have any heart disease, no heart problems. Dog also need to be over 6 months. Some of this stuff can thin blood, which I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. The 2 links that we're gonna add at the bottom, watch those 2 things so you are educated and informed. Go and read the studies that they talked about, they bring up in both things. If you really wanna test the theory, meaning like, hey, I wanna know exactly why my dog's gonna be safe doing this, and then pace yourself. But remember, from my understanding, 2 weeks straight for it to get into the bloodstream and be effective. Then you can cut it back to 2 to 3 times a week as far as the garlic is concerned, because now you're just managing the garlic, aka the opportunity. And there's all kinds of zinc and magnesium and all kinds of good stuff in garlic. Even for us, there's aminos in garlic. A lot of great things, people. So look, stay tuned, take care of your dog. Which garlic is the best? You can crack it if you like. You can buy it pre-packaged, because guess what? It's just garlic. Let it sit out for 15 minutes. 2 different ones, one I crack, one I peel. And you can even get this kind, sprinkle it in their food, add it to some of those meatballs that we be making the dogs. And like, subscribe, and share, people. Thanks for watching.